Thank you for joining another VideoLink webinar. My name is Eyal, and today I'm going to show you how to use recorded video files, closed captioning files that were prepared in advance, and how to use them to create a live stream. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the process of uploading these files into the VideoLink dashboard, how to configure them to prepare and start a live stream, and then how to stream them to Facebook, to YouTube, to Twitter, and to LinkedIn. And we're also going to touch the scheduler a little bit. It's a new tool that we have, and it will show you how to prepare a file and basically just leave it there, and it's going to run automatically for you. And we'll do the job for you and send it out to any destinations that you set up. So let's get to it. What you see here is the interface of the VideoLink dashboard, and we are using here for demonstration, I'll be using a free trial account. Free trial accounts come with one channel. They accept one video source. You can go and change the video source and switch between a webcam, an RTMP encoder, upload files, live streams. Comes also with 3 destinations. This way you can test streaming at the same time to YouTube, to Facebook, to LinkedIn, for example. No limit of players, so you can create as many players as you want to try, and also you can create as many schedules for the live streams that you are testing. And you can also try our social media studio. It's a new product that we have. And to find more information about Studio, just go to Help in here. In the Help Center, you're going to be able to search for the keyword Studio, and you have some examples, videos, and tutorials how to use Studio. Back to the file. I'm going to enter the preset channel that we create for every new account. And what I'm going to do now is create a new video source. So I go here, I create a source, and I'm going to specify that these are files. So we will be uploading files. In here, I can select a target media server, depends on the location where I am. I'll leave it as auto detect. And in here, I have to check that I want to upload a file. And what I have to do now is just to point to the file and upload it. So I'm going to upload from here. I have already a folder on my desktop. It's called demo. And I have in there an MPEG-4 file and then also a VTT file. The closed captioning can be in the format of VTT only. If you have, for example, an SRT file or another format of closed captioning, just look in our help center. There are a couple of links there to online tools that will in a few seconds just convert your other format to VTT file. So I am pointing to my file, clicking on upload, and now I'm going to see here progress as the file is being uploaded through the browser. So because it goes through the browser to VideoLink, do not close the browser, do not move out of this tab until the file completes the upload process, and you get a confirmation that it was uploaded into our interface. After you finish uploading the MPEG-4 file, if you have VTT files, just upload them if you have closed captioning files. Now I see that the file completed the upload. The file upload successfully alert shows up. It will pop up in here. If I have more than one file, I can just drop down here and go and point to my files. If I created playlist, I can point to my playlist. So all I'm going to do now is just point to this one here, and I'm going to click create. And what I have to do now, if I want to use closed captioning and attach them to the file, I have to do the same thing. Just point to the closed captioning file and upload it. And I'll show you how it's done and how to point to the file and associate that closed captioning file with the video file. So I'm going back and I'm going to upload now the VTT file. Just going to point to it here like this and upload it. I got a confirmation that it's uploaded. I click update. And I go now in here on the left side to associate the VTT file with my MPEG-4 file. Click here on the media files and playlist. You see this is the VTT file, and there is a little sign here that shows that it's a paper, and this is kind of a video. So what I do, I just click here on this green plus to attach the VTT file. I scroll down. If I have multiple files, they will show up the name with the name that they are. This is the one I want to attach, and as soon as I attach it, you're going to see a little arrow saying this VTT file is now associated with the MP4 file that I updated. Once you upload a lot of files, you can sort them by date, by name. You can go and rename them by clicking this and just renaming the file. And if for any reason you want to delete them, just click here and delete the file. So I'm going to go back to the channel now. And in the channel, I'm going to enable the file. So now my source is active, and what I have to do is configure the destinations. I'm going to go now and create destinations. So the first destination that I'm going to create is going to be Facebook. I'm going to click on the login to Facebook. And since I'm logged in already to my Facebook account, I'll be prompt with an interface to write a title, description, and select where I want the video to go. I'm going to select my first page. And here I can also select what kind of status I want, if I want it public or private. I continue. The Facebook record is going to be created, and I'm saving it. And the next one that I will create is going to be YouTube. So I go to YouTube, log into YouTube, and select the profile that I want to use. After I approve, again, I have to just select here the destination title, the name of the record, the description, select if I wanted to make it public or not public, and save it. And the last one that I'm going to use is going to be Twitter. So I'm going to create destination to Twitter and log into Twitter. I have to click always to authorize to allow a video link to publish in your name, and save it. And now that my destinations are ready, I'm going to go live. When I go live, I have to wait a few seconds. We go pull the file. If there are closed captioning files associated with that recorded file, it will show up in here. So I have to just test it, make sure that it's working, and close it here, mute it. And I can see that the closed captioning is running on the video. That means that it's ready now to go live to the destinations that I selected. All I have to do is just click on them here, enable them one by one or all at once. Give it some time. It takes between 30 seconds to 2 minutes, depends on the destination. Let's go and test it. We can go here, refresh the page. Yep, still a bit more time it needs. And here too. Let's check on Twitter. Twitter is live already. You can see that it's running live. Let's check if closed captioning is showing. Yep, closed captioning is showing there. Let's go back to YouTube, take a look, refresh. No, YouTube needs a bit more time. And I see Facebook is also running. You can see that it's running. Enable closed captioning. And captions are showing on the video. They always show on the top, but then they're going to go down afterwards. Let's go and take a look when we enlarge it. Yeah, the captions will show up at the bottom here. So I'm going back now to YouTube to check what's going on there. And YouTube is also showing now as running. And you can see that the captions are already enabled. If you don't see captions, just click in here. So that's it. It's really simple. to upload files, to upload closed captioning files, to associate the closed captioning file with a specific MPEG-4 pre-recorded video, and then to set up the destinations that we want to set up and to send the video with the live captions into the different destinations. We also enable the ability to create schedules. You can create schedules for one file or multiple files that are binded together into a playlist. But that's a whole separate topic, and we'll have a separate webinar that is going to cover how to do it. But as far as uploading a file and creating a live stream and then live streaming it to multiple destinations, as you've seen, it's really simple to do. Yeah, and that's basically it. That concludes our demonstration part of the webinar, and now I'm going to take questions from the different viewers that we have on the different social media sites.